Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are ready to deploy and hopefully not be in bankruptcy range. That would be nice, but we don't need to worry too much about it. This series is ending quite soon and being replaced with a more, shall we say, permanent and rules-bound one. But I was looking at these options, and I think Operation Tense Jaguar here is a good one. It's an assassinate mission with a decent amount of pay and salvage, and it's decently challenging as well. Now, we don't get a double priority salvage with this bump, which makes me a little bit sad. But I think we're just going to run it straight down the middle. I'm comfortable with this amount of cash and this amount of salvage. Let's run this and see how it goes. We can't bring our Spectre, but that is expected. Okay. Yes, I know these mechs have unused tonnage. Not a lot we can do about it just now. And probably not a lot we can do about it ever. So let's get this done. Hopefully we'll be able to cruise through this relatively quickly, although I'm also kind of hoping that there's a lot of enemies. I'm hoping for something a little bit challenging. This is the hardest mission that is currently available on this planet, so, I mean, that's not saying a ton. This planet is not the most challenging of planets, but at this point I kind of feel like there's not a huge amount of point in leaving. We need to destroy the propagandist and escape. For months, we've had trouble with people here in Epsilon Eridani being riled up by talk of insurrection, rebellion, independence. Based on top Lyran analysts' reports, we believe there's a Cretan propagandist in the area, stirring up discontent. We've set up a security net to capture her. But we can't cover every possible exit from our net and could use an extra lance of mechs. If she tries to slip through your assigned territory, turn her unit to slag. I've negotiated a major bump if we do end up finding the propagandist and eliminating her, as well as a danger pay bonus if she has any escorts and we eliminate them as well. Excellent.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. So, the propagandist is probably somewhere up here or up here. Maybe we could land somewhere around here? Sure. We'll do it. Wonder if we have any... I don't think we have any allies. We would have known by now, actually. Okay. We did see... Oh. They were going to ambush us.
I could get used to a place like this.
Okay. We're going to reserve. There are too many evasive pips right now to really do anything effective. We're likely to get stray shot if they attack us here. But I want to... Okay, missiles, that's fine. They're not going to hit us. Okay, so they're off over this way. Now we can begin moving, and I do want to check to see where the actual propagandist is, up over there. And the supporting forces are there. Gotcha. Okay. Let's move in over this way with the Centurion. We have eyes on an Oscout and a line holder. Our hit odds are slightly better on the Oscout, and that is my preferred target anyway, considering the armor differential. Okay, fine. I'm not surprised that we missed that, if I'm honest.
Failed to connect.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
We can move our Panther over this direction. We'll have eyes on the line holder only. And this is not great hit odds. Fair enough.
This isn't going on my permanent record, is it?
Yes, it is. Okay. So they have something else over there. They missed, though, because they decided to target one of these guys instead of the Panther, who I think they really should have targeted in this situation. We're going to move up with the stealth. There's only so much that we can do here, of course. We can fire on the Oscout or the line holder. They're both pretty out of range.
On it.
We got a hit with the autocannon anyway, and a structure exposure. We'll take that. Okay. The assassin can obviously move over here. And, I mean, we have the Thumper. So let's just sit back over here. And I'd love to drop the Thumper, like, halfway in between them, like right here. That'd be the ideal scenario. Not sure what we hit.
So far, so good.
Okay, we hit the Scout. I don't think we hit the line holder. Oh, look at that. That's CT.
What's up, boss?
Okay. Well, the Trebuchet can make its way over here, get obstructed, LOS, on the Scout. And we can hit those LRM-15s. We may be able to kill this Scout with our long fires.
Giving them everything I've got.
Yeah, not going to happen. We got one of them into that arm. Okay. That's fine.
Receiving you.
The Clint is on long-range targeting, and that is ideal. I'm going to swing out over this way.
I copy.
Yeah, these hit odds are not great, but we're just going to pot shot it just on the off chance that we get it. It's fine.
Reporting negative damage.
Okay.
What do you need?
The Chameleon is going to move up over here. It can't really do anything, though. And now we're exiting combat, which is interesting. Now we're entering combat. We just got a double move out of that.
I'm receiving you.
And look at their clumping here. If we can actually land this Thumper, I have no idea if we did or not.
Light damage, Commander.
I think we did land the Thumper in a quasi-reasonable position, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We're going to move up with the Panther here. How are our hit odds looking? Okay. I don't like splitting our fire like this, but when we're doing these ranging attacks, sometimes it's necessary. The Clint is still on long-range targeting, and I would love to come in like this, and I think being in long-range targeting here is ideal. I really didn't expect too much on that Scout.
Yeah?
The Chameleon is now going to move in over here, and now is when we're starting to enter a danger zone for this Scout.
All weapons, fire.
Okay, a fair number of internal hits there, but we missed a fair amount as well. If we'd hit a couple more, that Scout could have died, but I do see that there's that spider closing in. Is that the propagandist? Yes, it is.
Waiting for orders.
Fascinating. I'm gonna move up over here with the stealth. And we are going to not fire the ER large here. Okay, that's fine. I didn't expect much for hits. We're just hoping for that lucky crit right now, as we continue to close in. Their Vulcan closes in a bit. Fires on the Chameleon, gets a little bit done there, but not too much, really.
You got? Commander,
The Centurion can close in to right here.
moving to position.
And in terms of hit odds, I really do want to go for this Scout. I really think if we get a good hit here, it dies. It's a gyro destruction.
Take that.
Okay. Does it move right now? It might. Yes, it does. It backed off, and I believe fell over because it failed a gyro check. Okay. Is this it over? No, that's a Panther. Okay. Let's position over here with the Trebuchet. Hit odds are hot garbage on all of these, so I think we're just going to chill for right now. Not even worth the pot shot, I don't think. Line holder firing on the Centurion, doing a little damage. It's fine. Not too concerned about that. This fire over here is spreading. Oh, actually, I think we straight up destroyed that Scout. I think it blew itself up. Yeah, we definitely did.
Commander?
Okay. I'm fine with this. So we can come in rear arc on this Vulcan. We are exposing our rear arc ourselves. But I think it's probably worth it.
Moving to position. Attempting Physical
Okay,
attack.
we hit the physical attack. That's a huge deal for us. Yeah, that is huge.
Scored a critical hit.
Excellent.
I await your command.
The Panther can move up over here. I would prefer to fire on the line holder, but the hit odds are so much better on the Vulcan. Maybe we managed to take out that leg.
Confirmed.
Or the AC-2. That works too.
Solid connection on that one.
Okay. That spider closes in. Our fire support mechs can take care of it.
I'm ready.
Like, realistically, the assassin can just pop up over here and start dropping artillery on it. I'm going to attack ground because I don't trust this aim.
Cry havoc.
And we still missed. Fair enough.
Yes.
Okay, the Clint is going to move up over here. We can actually only charge unless we move in, but I'm going to switch over to short-range targeting. And then we're going to move in to this side arc where this guy's already super weak.
Roger.
And almost miss everything, apparently. But it doesn't matter. This guy ejected. Okay,
Yes, come
we'll take it. The stealth is going to move up over here to engage the spider. We're probably not going to hit very much. Yeah, not much at all. We did hit that large laser, though. We'll take that. Okay, the Panther moves up. Fires on the Centurion, but barely does anything there. And also, did it move into side arc? It could have swung out this way into rear arc, but I suppose it would have been abandoning its cover.
Yep.
I don't know. I still feel like that's questionable. Okay, let's take the Chameleon into side arc here. I'd really prefer to get into rear arc, but this is just going to do a smattering of armor damage. Not going to get the crit rolls we're looking for out of this mech this turn. Okay. Line holder will fire on our Panther and actually do a decent chunk of damage. I mean, I'm out of cover. I kind of deserve that.
How's it going?
That's okay. The Trebuchet will move up over... Oh, actually... Will the Trebuchet look to attack this spider? I think it will.
Position confirmed.
We're in ideal range here.
All right.
We don't have LOS, and it has AMS. Okay, good to know. Well, it got heat from the fire. It's got a pulse laser on it, but that's probably not in danger of overheating.
Yeah.
The Chameleon now can get in behind the line holder for that backstab attack. Its rear armor is relatively thick,
Roger.
but even so... Ooh, that's a 53 damage attack there. I like it. Nice. That's what we're looking to do with that Chameleon. Right there. Straight in through topped off armor. I like it a lot. Okay, let's backtrack over this way
Rolling.
and see about dropping artillery on the spider and hope that we don't hit our ally. We hit our ally. Okay. We didn't hit very well, though. I mean, that's kind of been a theme with that Thumper. We're kind of struggling on those hits.
Acknowledged.
Okay. A little bit of damage to the Panther there, but not much. I didn't expect much, to be fair. I want to back off just a little bit with the Trebuchet. Yeah, that's absolutely not good. We'll go here, and it's got the AMS, but we're still going to keep hitting it. Okay. Actually, 0 from 30 hit by that AMS.
Awaiting order.
Okay. That's some exciting quantities of hits. We can just get in behind this Panther and melee attack it
Roger that.
with the Centurion. Okay, we failed, but that's fine.
Miss.
30 damage in the rear arc. That's okay.
Bye.
I'm not too concerned about that. I'd rather be in side arc here
I got
instead of front arc.
Here comes the show.
Okay, 20 more damage into that side arc. We'll take it. The stealth can't actually get in behind the spider yet. We can get into this side arc. We could potentially back off to there. Not fire this ER large so that we sink some heat, and side arc it. Okay, we got some damage out. We'll take it. Yeah, you can keep doing some armor damage to the Centurion. That's okay. And actually, its positioning there is stronger than its previous positioning, so I approve. That was a reasonable move. If you couldn't get behind the Centurion and attempt to backstab it. If that was a possibility with its current speed level, it probably should have gone for that. Okay, 20 more damage there.
Standing by.
We're just going to get into rear arc of this Centurion here, if I can click on it. There we go. We're just going to get into rear arc and attack it.
Let's see how you like this.
Boop. That was some solid damage there. Okay, it's just dead. Nice.
Target neutralized.
Okay. The trebuchet is now capable of firing on the spider again. And so we shall. 1 from 30 hit by AMS. That is a really ineffective AMS that he's got there. We're going to move up over here where we can pot shot with the ERPPC. I don't expect much. Yeah, 25% odds. Okay, that's fine.
What do you need?
The chameleon will now begin sprinting up this direction. Excellent. The spider is going for side arc on the stealth. Again, if it could go into rear arc, I feel like that would be ideal, especially given the terrain here. If it could get here and turn its back to this rock. It didn't, though. So, that's going to be interesting. I am not thumpering this. There's no way. Okay. We are going to get in behind the spider. I'd love to fire that ER large. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Our hit odds are pretty bad, but we'll give it a go. It's now unsteady. That's nice. Ooh, took out the leg. That was worth it. That was 100% worth it.
Our target is making a break for it.
Well, they can try, but they don't have a leg anymore.
Acknowledge.
So that's not going to work very well for them, I'm afraid.
Ready for orders.
The Panther, I don't think it can get anywhere useful. No, it really can't.
Commander. Good to go.
The stealth is just going to finish it off. I want to melee attack it. We're not going to fire the ER large this time, or the AC5. Can we get away with firing the ER large? No. Just the other ER large.
On for physical attack.
Okay. Nice physical attack there. And that's another arm destruction. Ejection?
Inflicted some heavy
No ejection.
Need something, Chief?
Okay, well, the Clint can't get anywhere particularly useful, so we'll just head up over this way.
Aye, aye.
Nor can the Centurion. So we'll just speed on up.
Standing by.
The Trebuchet can definitely lob some missiles in. There we go. Excellent. The area has been cleared. Well, that was a relatively easy one. Even though we were against quite a few medium mechs there. Well, they're more like on the heavier end of light, if I'm honest. That's halfway decent payment, I guess. We'll take it. As far as damage that we took relatively little. Just a little bit of armor damage. There is that line holder, and I definitely want that line holder part. That gets us a 55-ton line holder. I like that a lot. What's the quirks on that thing? It's a dreadnought and hardened plates. That's a lot of damage reduction, actually, on those affinities. Okay. I like it. Anything that we need in here? We could take a C3 unit, I guess. It's not the worst. Engine core 280. We've got a couple of them already. Nothing else too good in here. Okay. We'll confirm that. We'll get that line holder online. We can sell this C3 unit, honestly. And the 280. FCS standard. We don't need a machine gun. Standard heatsink. Get out of here. And these jump jets as well. Okay. I mean, our funds are still... Well, we're going to be at like 1.5 million. But getting that line holder online is going to be interesting. That said, we don't really... Like, is it going to come online in time for this series to actually utilize it? I don't know if it is or not, but getting a line holder is nevertheless a very, very good thing. Like, which episode is this even? I don't know. I'm currently tabbed out and checking. This is 198. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Yang. Absolutely. I want to take a look at that line holder. That would mean that we could potentially get rid of this Spectre. And actually, yeah, let's do it. Let's get rid of this Spectre, send this guy to storage. And now, that'll make our finances a little bit cheaper. But let's get that line holder out. And where is that guy? He's a medium, obviously. Line holder. Here we go. We'll go ahead and ready him. Okay. Good ground speed, respectable amount of armor and firepower. Off-the-shelf weapons and equipment. Yeah. It's value and price. Indeed. Okay, so let's see what we can do to this guy. We have 1.6 million C-bills, and we may want to start scrapping a few of our parts or something to pay for this. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, we've got plenty of time before the next... It's easy to maintain, too. Plenty of time before the next mission report. A medium laser, LRM ammo. Let's go ahead and strip all the equipment off of here and all of the armor. Actually, we'll max the armor. Okay. That gives us 32.187 tons to work with. Now, we do need an engine. This, by default, has an engine core 275. Pretty sure we've got one of them. We do. So this is what it has by default. And that means that we have 13 tons to work with for armament. We could put in, like, I expect this guy, let's look at these hardpoints, actually. We've got 2 missile hardpoints. Fascinating. 2 missile hardpoints and 5 laser hardpoints. Well, we're definitely not going to be using the ballistic accuracy on this guy. We could use, say, powered sensors. Is that... That would be okay, yeah. And we've got a standard FCS. We'll put an SLDF one in, I guess. We could put in a comm suite as well. That would be okay. Or we could put in an armored cowl, but I think that this is fine. Do we have any MRM ammo? Have we gotten any of that? No. I don't think there is any in the store either. It would be expensive if there was. Yeah, no. Okay. No MRM ammo. I was thinking about maybe doing something really cheeky, like putting a pair of MRM 20s in here. That already puts us overweight, but we could make that work. If we had ammo for it, and we just don't. LRMs don't really fit into what I want to do with it, so I guess we will instead run a pair of SRM 6s in those slots. MRM 20s would be better, but lacking that ammo, we will put in the SRM ammo, and I'd love to put in Artemis 4 SRM ammo. Awkward. I'd love to put in Deadfire SRMs in this, but we simply don't have them. I think we're just going to put in a pair of standard SRMs. Those deal how much per shot by default? 10? Yeah. We could put in a ton of LK for additional accuracy. And I suppose we could put in an Artemis 4. And we could run an Artemis 4 system. Hang on. Hang on a minute. That gives us 9 clustering. That's a weird idea, but I kind of like it. Artemis 4 SRMs. How many tons of Artemis 4 ammo do we have? We only have the single half-ton of Artemis 4 ammo. But we also have the LK ammo, and then we can put an extra ton of an extra half-ton of ammo there. And then we could do, like, pulse lasers for additional backstab capability. It's an interesting option. Let's see, we have 4.687 tons. Our current heat... No external free heat sinks. Okay. Noted. So we could put in, say, a pair of medium pulse lasers. Or we could put in a lot of small pulse lasers. And a single medium pulse laser if we were to switch over to endosteel structure. That would also give us enough tonnage to put on a heat sink. We could also switch to ferrofibrous and double heat sinks on this thing. That immediately puts our heat efficiency up quite good. We could put a single double heat sink. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but a single double heat sink out here. And now we have 1.97 tons remaining. What if we drop the endosteel? That's overweight. Okay. We could drop the ferrofibrous, though. Then we'd have 0.437 tons. We could, in theory, do something with our ammo. Like, for example, we could move this half-ton over here, drop this half-ton of SRM ammo, put on a full ton of SRM ammo over here. Now, we are risking ammo explosions in these legs. I'm aware of this. But we could do something like that. It's an interesting choice. And I think I like it. It'd be better if these were streak SRMs, but I think it's good. So that will take some time to get that done, of course. So let's just let the clock run down for, looks like, 3 days. And in the meantime, you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.